This Ag News Update brought to you by American Implement, indebted to the past, committed to the future. In a moment, we'll wake up to Kansas agriculture.
Day and night, till the job is done, Teeter is the one that works for you. Fields of green, reaching toward the sun, Teeter is the one that works for you. Teeter is the one, Teeter is the one that works for you. Teeter Irrigation, your source for water management.
Would you like to see something done about high gas prices and low unemployment? Western Place Energy in Campus, Kansas is doing something about it. They're a proud part of Growth Energy, America's ethanol supporters, and they employ 38 people and will be adding more following the expansion. Ethanol fuel not only reduces the cost of regular gasoline, it's good for the environment and keeps money right here in the United States while supporting local rural jobs. Western Plains Energy, doing something for the future.
Wolfter Construction and Irrigation has been around a long time, and a lot of folks have trusted them to design, build, and service all sizes of commercial and on-farm storage for grain and equipment. Wolfter is also known for their outstanding irrigation division, where they stock a complete selection of nozzles, regulators, drops, gear drives, electrical, and structure components. Looking for an electric motor? Wolfter has a large selection in single and three-phase. Next time, reach out to the pros who have decades of experience at taking care of business the right way. Wolfter Construction and Irrigation.
We're joined now by Jesse McCurry with Kansas Sorghum. We're at the Wake Up to Kansas Ag Breakfast, the annual event that goes on in Topeka. I want to talk to you about why do the ag groups come together and do this?
It's important for us sometimes to get together and have an outlet for some interaction. I think our farmers are hungry for some personal relationships, and they may know their local rep, but they may not know any of the leadership or folks from other parts of the state. And so the tradition continues. We have this actually for the 23rd year with wheat, soybeans, corn, and grain sorghum coming together just to create a forum for building relationships and to have some good food. Our menu has a good reputation, and I think we're going to have another good morning this morning.
Have a lot of folks coming in, and it's it's bipartisan and bicameral, and so everybody wants to come in, and really, don't you think when some of your leaders get to sit down with these legislators, everybody has a story about the farm?
People love agriculture and they love rural Kansas, and everybody has a story about grandma's chicken farm or being on the tractor seat. And the farm leaders getting together and meeting each other is important, because our commodity groups do so much together, and we have a lot of fun together, and that's what this morning is about, to try to build some more relationships that maybe can make a difference in Topeka. But like you said, just share the story about agriculture, not only with the legislators but with their staff. This is a popular event for the staff in the State House, and we're glad to see so many of them here. And
the staff members, of course, that gatekeeper, if you will, to get the information to the legislators.
It makes it easier when you pull into an office and you meet somebody with a bright shining face at the front desk, and they've been here and they can relate to having met you at the pancake feed.
But really, this event is more of a get to know you than really a big pressing issue about the issues.
There's always going to be issues, as you know, and they're going to come and go, but this is about creating some rapport and some name recognition and some relationship to when we need to go to the well, we can, and it's worthwhile cause.
And the way this works is what you all kind of take turns being the host organization, but everybody kind of helps?
It's a great tradition of history, that the menu, the utensils, it's got a tradition that's a little archaic, frankly, but I think it's kind of nice because it's history in the making, and we rotate every year. I believe it's wheat turns next year. Sorghum growers come together to do it this year. Corn did it last year, and honestly, it's kind of a team building thing for not only the staff to interact, but the spouses of some of our board members to interact as well.
All right, well, Jesse, again, thanks for your time to give us kind of this insight on the Wake Up to Kansas Ag Breakfast, and it's always a great event, and always nice to have a good crowd.
We enjoy animal agriculture, and I think everybody's having a great breakfast.
Great. All right, thanks, Jesse.
Thank you.
Jesse McCurry with Kansas Sorghum has joined us at the Wake Up to Kansas Ag Breakfast here in Topeka.
From field to fuel pump, Conestoga means homegrown success. Ethanol fuel reduces dependence on foreign sources of oil while keeping millions of dollars in rural American communities. That keeps jobs and businesses in the United States, where they can benefit our schools, infrastructure, and families. Conestoga is more than a local business. Conestoga is a community partner. S&S Trailer Sales, with 2 locations in Ness City, Kansas, is where everybody goes to buy or rent trailers. They feature the all-new, all-aluminum Mauer grain trailer with all of the electric options, the easy-to-load detached trailers, and a huge stock of header trailers. At the west location, you'll find bumper poles, goosenecks, and oilfield specialty trailers, along with flat and utility beds for pickups. S&S Trailer Sales in Ness City and on the web, but remember, you do have to spell out the "and."
The cost of everything has gone up dramatically over the last 75 years. With one exception: keeping electricity affordable.
Wheatland Electric, delivering energy for life, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
When you've had a best friend for over 50 years, you develop a trust. And the Scott Co-op has been a trusted rural friend since 1957. A co-op keeps money in the area, doing business for and with their members. And that helps keep their hometown thriving with keeping money in the community. Scott Co-op is not just an elevator. It's the rural way of doing business. So, when you see an elevator, remember your friends at Scott Co-op.